Hello everyone and welcome to the quarterfinals of the IBL, and this week we are up against Nova. So fortunately I am facing someone I haven't faced in the regular season because matchups are very bad for me, especially if I won those. But yeah, we are up against Nova, who has like a weird team because he has like no ground types. He has also like no water types. His only water resist was like what is called the Zarud, which he also didn't bring. I did assume he's gonna bring the Crocalor and assume it's Terra Grass for the Paraffin, but yeah, Paraffin and Raging Board just goes very strong against his team with like no resist, and I have like the rest just for backup. We have our Scarf Meow as always for like the speed control. Then Heatran is bulky, can take on like the Galarian Soaking, can spread some AoEs. Rhyperior is for the physical attackers and using as well because he has like two fighting types, both of which he brought, and also a Metagross and a Glastrier. So yeah, I mean he had such like a weird team in my eye that I was not sure what he was gonna bring. Only thing I was sure was like he's gonna bring the soaking, cause if you don't bring it you are doing something wrong, and probably the Terra Grass Crocodile, cause that is like one of his best ways to beat Paraffin. But yeah, we'll see how this battle goes. So he sends out Apollo, which is the Guardian Zapdos, assuming it's scarfed, but we are scarfed as well. So I mean, I can just go for triple XL and knock it out, but yeah, I'm not gonna risk that turn one. I'm just gonna go for a U-turn. He's probably gonna go U-turn as well. Yeah, so looking at what he's bringing, I probably just need to bring my Parafina Raging Boat in safely and then just set up and try and go for the win. Okay, yeah, he does stay in to go for a U-turn. Now, assuming he goes for his own U-turn, I'm gonna go into my Weezing and get him some rock chip. Just goes for his U-turn, gets some chip. So now he's switching. He's probably the what is called the soaking. Metamaxis. Okay, he goes into the Metagross. So I don't think I have Wisp this week, so yeah, I am gonna go into my Rhyperior. This after I take a water, I should be able to take any one hit from this thing. Goes for the agility, so he's probably just a weakness policy set. But if I go Terra Water, I doubt he can hit me with anything. So I don't mind proccing his policy. I am very physically defensive unless he has a grass knot or something. I don't know even if Metagross gets grass knot anymore. But unless it's a grass knot, there is no way I should be knocked out by this thing even after I get the policy boost. Yeah, just go for out. You get should do nothing. Yeah, it does like 20% and this earthquake does a whole ton. And yeah, it is the policy. So if his best move is the earthquake, then yeah, they should do like nothing back. This did work. do like 77 point of damage. Okay, he has Thunder Punch. Got the para. Hopefully I don't get full para'd. Then I have to sack some stuff. Okay, we do break through the para. And yeah, Metagross gets knocked out. So that's one threat gone. And yeah, Rhyperior also is pro. I still have rest, so if there's a chance I can get a rest off, I might. But I don't think it will be useful a lot. He didn't have an electric type, so I didn't bother with going with Lightning Rod this time. But if I was Lightning Rod, then that Metagross would have like done nothing. Just thinking, I don't know what, cause you can just go into something. Yeah, I'm pretty low. A Breaker should kill me. But yeah, I can go into, or I can just try and get up a rest if it goes for U-turn. It goes for the Breaker, which should kill. Yeah, it does. So now I can go into Raging Bolt. I assume he's walked into Brave It might not, but yeah. And can just go for a Calm Mind. Goes into Hypnos, which is goes into the Galarian Soaking. So I'm assuming this thing is pretty special defensive thing, might be AV. But yeah, I can boost up and I can get a para that would be very good. Get a discharge off. It doesn't do a lot. That tells me it is special defensive and it does go for a chill reception. Okay, so I don't know what it's gonna switch in cause like he doesn't have a switch into this thing. Start carries. So we named this mons after the Greek gods, but this thing getting damage on this would be great cause then you'll be out of the switch-ins. Get a discharge, that's good damage, and we do get a para. He has roar. Okay, so he roars me out, but that's fine. I have got damage on this thing. So now anything outside of wheezing would be best. And we go into the wheezing. Okay. So that is unfortunate, but I can just switch into my Hitran here. Hitran is pretty free. Definitely has like a fire move or wisp and sack off maybe Terra Blast, so yeah, I doubt he has like Yawn in this set. Our switches out, interesting. So he goes back into the soaking. Just gonna set up a sub. twist whatever comes in if unless it's like the Conqueror or the Crocalor again, but he has Earthquake, so that is interesting. I think if I do burn it, there is a chance that the sub won't break by the Earthquake. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the burn. Then there's also a chance he just switches out. Yeah, okay, we do get the burn. There he goes for another Earthquake. That does like 90 damage. So yeah, it actually doesn't break us up. That is good to know. But I'm not doing meaningful damage to this thing, and I can't even trap it because of Chili. But yeah, I'll still go for a sub and see if he still decides to hit me or switches out eventually. Set up the sub. Keeps on going for earthquakes. Okay, so he gets a high roll this time. Breaks a sub, so the sub is, I guess, a roll to break. I mean, yeah, there's no point in like just keeping my health. I guess I just go back to Paraffin and get my ability probbed. I just goes for that. I do not have free turn, so I will just have to switch back out. I think he just cheats, so I'll go back to Hitran. Yeah, he just cheats out. He does have two fighting types, both of which he can go into. So I'll have to pivot in Wheezing before I can go back into Paraffin or Volt again. Okay, he sends out the Ponker, so this one is not named after a great god, I guess, but yeah, this got. Okay, so it's not Framework, so I'm assuming it's AV or something. So I can just go into Wheezing. For the Mark Punch, okay, that is also interesting. Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's banded or not with like this little damage, but yeah, I just go for some damage with the flamethrower. Switch out. It goes back into the Wheezing. Yeah, no perk with another Wheezing. Soaking. Yeah, I didn't want to get poison on the Conqueror in case it's cursed, but I mean I could have done it wrong. But yeah, it probably just goes for psychic move or cheese again, so hit and should be a fine switch in. To switch out to Hitran. Just go for cycling. There's a chance, not too much, but I'm still outside of earthquake range. So now, I mean, setting a sub is like, so assuming he goes for the earthquake again, so I think now which time I can get to Paraffin and set up. Yeah, he just goes for that. Does nothing. Now I can just work up. Hard withdrawals. I mean, he doesn't know if I'm banned and goes into Aries, which is the. But I'm surprised it did go into this because I could have just wave crashed. I can just go for the wave crash or jet punch. Yeah, I think I can just go for a wave crash. If it tears into grass, that's fine. I am like a good amount of bulk, so I'm not afraid of like a Terra Blast grass, and Yawn is not gonna help because I do have the Lumberry. So the best thing it can go is for is the roar. But yeah, if I do damage on the two sticks, so yeah, I can just knock it out with anything. Yeah, it does. It didn't tear out this thing as well, probably because it got paralyzed. It did not waste the tear on this thing, I assume. But now Paraffin is in a good place. I can just get some kills, hopefully. This is Pegasus, which assume is the Questria. It is the Questria. So I can just go for a Drain Punch. It is also one of his Terramon. But so yeah, I just go for the damage with Wave Crash. It is Terra Electric, I guess. It has Terra Electric, so I assume I can go for Terra Burst Electric. But yeah, it is Terra Electric. But yeah, if I can get this thing down, then both should be able to win. Anyways. That does a whole lot, just short on the kill. We just go for close combat, interesting, and we actually live by a few hits. So I am train punching just to get the small amount of health back. It is not custard berry. There was a chance it is custard berry, but I assumed it won't be for some reason. So I should have just gone for the jet punch, but I don't know if this amount of health matters. So the gesture goes down. Now we have this tower fighting types and the soaking. I think might be able to get another, not a kill, but at least 50% or something. Oh, do you have to take up the race? So it has Mark Punch, so I'll just go for the priority jet punch and put as much damage as I can. There's a chunk, Mark Punch, and we do go down to the Mark Punch. Probably Iron Fist boosted as well, but now I can go into both and just start firing off some moves. I will go just for the discharge here because I don't want an earthquake in my face. It should KO unless it's a very special defensive and AV. He didn't go for a Mark Punch and he does go down, so I guess it's not AV, and it was also not banded because we have been locked to Mark Punch either way. Or it was probably AV with not a lot of power, but I do get the Got the Conqueror out, and now I can just set up combines on the Slow Pro or the Standard Raptors and get the win. Let us go back into the grouping. So yeah, just combined. Goes for the search bomb. That does a chunk. So we don't get poisoned turn one at least. I think a Dragon Pulse should be a 3-hit kill from now. I don't want to risk getting poisoned and other stuff, so I just start firing off some moves. Just for another Surge Bomb. Another poison we dodged. So maybe this might be a role for Dragon Pulse to kill from this range. We'll find out soon. We'll get a crit. I mean, it didn't matter, right? Yes, it had like sack off as his last move. But then I can just set up combines because it was gonna get knocked next hit anyway, and I can just thunder grab the Zapdos. So yeah, assuming this thing is not sub, I should pick off the Zapdos. So yeah, that's gonna be our quarterfinals match. Win, I think 4-0. So yeah, that's gonna be all for this week, and I'll be back next week.